You think money is about math. You believe it's about hustle. You've been told it's about timing. But what if you're wrong? What if those are just distractions? It is about alignment. It is about vibration. It is about the silent force that surrounds you. That force, your aura. You do not attract what you chase. You attract what you are. Pause. Hear that. You do not attract what you chase. You attract what you are. Your aura is your broadcast signal. It is the frequency you emit. Unconsciously, consistently, unapologetically. Before you speak, it speaks for you. Before you enter a room, it arrives ahead of you. Before you pitch an idea, ask for a raise, launch a product, your aura has already negotiated the terms. If you are poor on the inside, carrying doubt in your bones, if your self-talk drips scarcity, I don't care how big your dreams are, you will sabotage your success at every turn. This is the law of resonance. It is non-negotiable. Every thought you think emits a signal. Every emotion you hold becomes a pattern. Every belief you adopt becomes a magnetic current, pulling prosperity toward you or repelling it. You are either a magnet or a repellent. Which will you be? Here's where many fail. They try to fake confidence. They paste on smiles. They rehearse affirmations they don't believe. They act as if, but vibrate fear underneath it all. The universe reads the real signal. Not your words, not your dreams, your energy. So I ask you, what are you broadcasting? Because your aura cannot lie. It reflects your truth. If you are anxious about money, your message is, I live in lack. If you envy others' success, your message is, there is not enough for me. If you undercharge, apologize for your price, feel guilty for winning, your signal says, I do not believe in my worth. That becomes your ceiling. No strategy will save you until your signal is rewired. Your aura is not mysticism. It is a reflection of your emotional habits, built through repetition, shaped by focus, strengthened through mental discipline. You are training your aura. Every thought, every belief, every word becomes part of the field around you. And that field, your aura, is what money listens to. If you want to attract wealth, stop trying to impress the world. Impress your subconscious. Train your nervous system to feel safe with abundance. Because if your body resists it, you will unconsciously block every breakthrough. Wealth doesn't start in your wallet. It starts in your imagination. Can you hold the feeling of overflow without seeing the evidence? Can you walk like someone who is already free, even if the world hasn't caught up yet? Most people can't, because they're addicted to external validation. They need proof before they believe. But the wealthy, those who stay wealthy, believe first. They rehearse success in their mind's theater until it becomes inevitable. They build the future internally before a dime shows up externally. That is the secret of energy mastery. That is how you train your aura to attract wealth. Step 1. Reclaim authorship of your identity. Erase the story written for you by broke parents, insecure teachers, cautious friends, a society that glorifies struggle. You were not born poor. You were trained to think poor. You were conditioned to fear wealth, to associate it with guilt, greed, corruption. If you hold those beliefs, even small ones, you repel what you say you want. Money has no loyalty. It flows to those who are energetically open to it. If your aura is filled with shame, it will run. If your aura is coated with expectation and abundance, it will chase you. Once more, What are you broadcasting? You cannot afford to walk through this world unconsciously. Every sigh, every complaint, every moment of self-pity is training your aura to normalize lack. Every act of gratitude, every moment spent visualizing, every ounce of courage to say, I deserve more, that rewires your frequency. There are no shortcuts. There are no exceptions. This is sacred work. You mustn't just think rich, you must feel rich. Wealth is not just a number in a bank account. It is an emotional signature. It feels like security. It feels like freedom. It feels like expansion. Unless your body learns those emotions now, you will sabotage your wealth when it finally arrives. This is why so many lottery winners go broke. Their vibration didn't match the money. Their aura was still one of fear, confusion, limitation. So the money left. Because energy seeks alignment. Ask, how can I practice the feeling of wealth today, even if my account says zero? Can I walk with my head high? Speak my truth boldly? Act like someone who knows their worth? Without apology? That is wealth training. That is aura training. You must eliminate the people, the habits, the environments that drain your signal. You can't train a magnetic aura while dining with complainers. You can't build confidence while listening to gossip. You can't think like a millionaire while scrolling poverty mindset content. What you consume becomes what you emit. Guard your field. Read wealth, speak wealth, feel wealth. Surround yourself with those who challenge you, not those who anchor you in fear. Let go of the old version of you that plays small. That version doubts. That version wants to be liked more than it wants to be free. That version has a weak signal. It begs. It repels opportunity because it can't hold responsibility. Shed it. Not someday. Now. The moment you stop apologizing for your power. The moment you stop minimizing your potential. You decide to no longer entertain lack, gossip, emotional chaos. That moment, your aura becomes undeniable. You walk into a room, people feel it. You speak, people listen. You ask, doors open. Not because you're lucky, because you've trained your field. Your aura is not fixed. It is flexible, shaped by every thought, word, action. You are always training it, consciously or unconsciously. Train it with intent. Declare each day, I am wealth in motion. I am aligned with abundance. I do not chase, I attract. Say these not to impress the world, but to reprogram yourself. As you embody wealth, you will need to prove less. You will not shout your success. You will not flaunt your value. Your aura will speak for you. Train it, strengthen it, respect it. Wealth will respond. Understand, wealth is not earned by effort alone. If so, the hardest workers would be richest. But they are not. That contradiction should wake you up. It is not sweat alone that unlocks prosperity. It is alignment. You could grind endlessly, build businesses, climb ladders, but if your signal is one of internal poverty, you sabotage every gain. You attract betrayal, delays, miscommunication, missed chances. Why? Because your aura doesn't lie. You may say, but I'm thinking positive thoughts, visualizing success, repeating affirmations. Then I ask, are you feeling them? You see, most fail here. They speak abundance with their lips, while whispering lack to their nervous system. They meditate 10 minutes, then spend the rest of the day radiating panic, jealousy, guilt, scarcity. That is not alignment. That is confusion. The universe does not reward confusion. It rewards clarity. Your aura is your emotional default, your baseline state, not your peak moment. If you want to train your aura to attract wealth, you must raise your baseline, not occasionally, consistently. How? Through emotional hygiene, through daily discipline, clearing mental clutter, reconditioning beliefs, emotions, habits so they root in truth, not trauma. Remove not just negative thoughts, but the identity addicted to them. Kill the part that needs to struggle, the part that clings to being the underdog, the part that equates success with betrayal to your past. Today, ask yourself, who am I when no one is watching? What frequency do I return to when I'm alone with my thoughts? If your answer is anything less than certainty, belief, dignity, that is the area to which you must devote yourself. You don't receive what you want. You receive what you believe. Wanting is weak. Belief is powerful. A person who wants success is still anchored in lack. But one who believes vibrates as though it's done. That is the aura in action. The aura carries tone of inevitability. At that point, people begin to treat you differently. They say, you feel different. Something about you has changed. You know why? Because you trained your aura to command respect before results. You became it on the inside before the world could validate it on the outside. Here's a practical law. Environment is amplifier. Whatever vibration you carry, your environment multiplies it. Doubt surrounded by complainers grows. Confidence surrounded by boldness multiplies tenfold. So train your aura by curating your surroundings. Change your space. Change your company. Change your input. If you spend your days consuming anxiety, you will vibrate anxiety. If you soak in success, you will radiate success. Turn your room into a sanctuary of excellence. Fill it with books, symbols, visuals that reinforce your future, not your fears. Guard your ears from negativity. Protect your mornings from distraction. Reclaim your nights from emotional drama. Because every moment is training your field, and your field is training your results. You're always transmitting the question, are you transmitting on purpose? There's a reason some magnetize wealth effortlessly. It's not luck, not inheritance. It's energetic congruence. They speak what they believe. They act like it's real. That congruence creates power, certainty, trust. Others feel it, want to align. They want to support you, invest in you, not because of what you say, but how your presence made them feel. This is aura intelligence. People don't invest in plans. They invest in confidence. People don't buy logic. They buy energy. So stop perfecting your pitch. Perfect your presence. Your aura reflects your relationship with self. If you're at war with yourself, you'll be at war with money. If you judge your ambition, you sabotage your progress. If you question your worth, the world echoes your doubt. So begin within. Reparent yourself. Rewrite your rules about what you're allowed to want. Give yourself permission to be powerful without apology. Teach your nervous system that expansion is safe. That success is your natural state, not your exception. Until you believe you're worthy of wealth, you block it. You can hustle all day. You can build, network, create. But if your vibration says, I don't deserve it, your results reflect fear, not effort. The universe doesn't reward action. It rewards aligned action. Here's a tool. Every morning, before the world creeps in, sit 5 minutes, close your eyes, breathe deep. Visualize your aura growing brighter, stronger, expanding. Speak to it. Command it. I am a magnet for abundance. My presence is wealth. Money is safe with me. Success flows to me. I am aligned with expansion. Feel those words, not as fantasy, as truth. Practice until your body believes it. Do this for 21 days. you will begin to notice opportunity arriving without effort. People respond with enthusiasm. Money arrives through unexpected channels. Because your aura no longer repels, it welcomes. It signals, this person is ready. Here's your anchor. Wealth is not the reward, it's the side effect. The real reward is who you become along the way. Emotional discipline, mental clarity, spiritual confidence. That's the wealth no crash can steal. Money becomes messenger. It flows where it feels safe. It dances with clarity. When you live in harmony with success, your aura becomes the invitation, the contract. Every room you walk into will feel it. You won't need to beg, explain, chase. You arrive because your aura negotiated worth already. Let me share something few ever learn. You don't attract what you chase. You attract what you're prepared to receive. Ambition doesn't determine your results. Readiness does. And readiness is not mental. It is energetic, emotional, spiritual. You don't convince life with hustle alone. You become the person who vibrates at that level. Train your aura like an athlete trains his body, with intention, repetition, devotion. You're not entitled to wealth just because you want it. But if you embody it, live in alignment with it, then you are destined for it. When you walk into a room, what walks in with you? Does your presence speak abundance or insecurity? Does your energy say, I'm here to give, or I'm desperate to get? Does your posture reflect quiet knowing or silent begging? Wealth is repelled by desperation. Desperation whispers, I'm not enough. Fear poisons the frequency. It pushes people away, misfires timing, repels blessings. But when you breathe certainty, when your aura says, I am fulfilled, more is welcome, that's when gates open. Life stops resisting. It starts delivering. How can I train my aura to that clarity, you ask? Through emotional calibration. 3 daily rituals. 1. Emotional audit. Each morning, ask, what am I feeling? Does it serve who I'm becoming? If no, reframe it, interrupt it, realign. 2. Alignment affirmation. Speak to your nervous system, not to impress others. Say, I am safe. I am trusted. I am responsible. I am vessel for impact. 3. Visualization and repetition. Close your eyes. See your future self from inside out. Walk, move, breathe as that person. These 3 rituals, consistently done, polish your aura like glass, removing fog, making your signal clear. Be aware, as you evolve, lower frequencies will rebel. Patterns crumble. People fall away. Environments shift. Don't cling to what is dying. You are bursting out of your old shell. The person you were is breaking, so you can become who you were meant to be. Quit dimming your light. Don't fade for people who can't see your glow. You were born magnetic, born abundant, born chosen. It's your time to walk as if you know it. Train your aura until it knows that truth deeper than every doubt. When it does, you no longer chase. You attract. You command. You become. Pause. Let that land. Let that breathe. This is your life. This is your signal. This is your aura. Live it. Breathe it. Train it. When others ask, how did you do it? You'll say, I didn't do it. I became it. And that, my friend, is the story your aura will tell, long before your words begin.